Put your 3D glasses on then, pussy, cause you know we coming straight at you.
So what's up in Beans in Philly, man? Like what's popping out here?
I mean, Philly off the hook right now. I mean, we like the murder capital of the fucking world. That shit ain't cool. I'm still here, but a lot of people be looking at that shit like it's crazy. But it's sad because, like, I mean, like when you get being around something all the time, like you start getting immune to it. You get used to it. I said that before, like in an interview a while ago, like even with the jail, like when I went to jail, like the worst part of that whole jail situation for me was like getting used to it. Like when you get used to it, like you lose your fight. You know what I mean? When it's like it's whatever. Like that's the worst part. But I mean, Philly's still Philly, man. You know what I mean? South Philly motherfuckers kill at will.
To go with Freeway.
I just seen Free the other day. Free doing his thing. He doing what he do. He working on his project, his album.
Are you involved in Freeway's project?
Nah.
Is it gonna be featuring any songs with you?
Nah. I mean, I don't know, man. I see everybody in state property like individually.
Yeah.
Like I see Crack, you know what I mean? Kick it with Crack. Free. I kick it probably with Chris the most though.
So what's Crack's situation?
I don't know what's the shit. You know what I mean? He still signed with Rockefeller, but I don't really know what's the situation. Like skateboard shit, I always was up on that. Man, I had a chance with that skateboard shit to be the first dude probably in the rap music that really like broke that shit off like in hip hop, but the situation just got fucked up. It was like about 6 years ago. Yeah, like 2001. Like 2001, 2002. Is a kid from Philly, Stevie Williams. Sick with it. And like, he ain't really like blow like far as he did right now at the time, but I knew he was gonna be that nigga with the skateboard shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was from Philly, he was sick with it, and I was telling Dame, like, I brought him up, like, yo, we had the Pro Cat shit and State Property clothing line. That's when it first popped off. So I wanted to do like a whole line of clothes and sneakers strictly on the skate aspect, and like had Stevie Williams like the spokesperson for it, like the dude to really pop it off. Like I wanted to get him his own sneak, his own type of gear, you know what I mean? Bring him in, let him help with the designs of them. We're just gonna call it Skate Property. And you know what I mean? I was doing a Procaz in the clothing line with Dame at the time, and he ain't see the vision. He ain't see it. And I leave it up to Stevie because I just inquired some information about that situation, like maybe about a year ago when I came home, and me and Stevie got back up with each other, and we did a little photo shoot. We still going to make it happen though. Like now that we got back reacquainted, because I had a little time off since that situation with the law, whatever, legal issues. And he enlightened me on the situation that happened, what made him like step off from it. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know about it, man. I was like, damn, it's crazy. But yeah, we was gonna do this whole Skate Property thing, man. Now there's like everybody up on it, you know what I mean, with the skateboard hip hop thing, and it's like, I mean, we can still pull it off though. I mean, mentally, I feel as though I'm sharp, and like far as, you know what I mean, I don't have that same attitude like I did. Like I used to have a fucking attitude, like, you know what I mean, with everything, like just on some shit, like just like whatever, like I don't give a fuck. I get it, you know what I mean? However way it come, like I'ma get it. Like shit get fucked, man. I just brush it off, and it's like when I think about that shit now, there's like a lot of shit that I let go by just on leaving shit in other people's hands to do it, like putting my full, like I wouldn't say trust, putting my heart into to situations. Like I never do that again. You know what I mean? I never like I was a soldier for a lot of shit, and I woke up. I can't be a soldier, man, for nothing like no more. Like even in life, a lot of people say, yeah, I mean they a soldier or whatever, but I mean I came into the knowledge that soldiers is expendable, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause even with the whole thing, when you figure like war, all them dudes over that go to war, whatever, in Iraq, they're expendable, man. They put them out on the front line, and the real people who going to war is the dudes that's sitting back in the offices. They the really ones that's going to. Y'all just the foot soldiers, you know what I mean? They like the pawns of the chess game. So I can't never be considered a soldier ever again in life. Like, don't even call me that. Don't even Mac. He a soldier. No, I ain't no soldier. Soldiers is expendable, man. So I learned that, like, you know what I mean? I can't be no soldier for nothing. I could just try to elevate my game and as far as a businessman, take control of my own business. You know what I mean? And just beat it on hands on with things instead of leaving it in other people's hands. I went to LA about a couple months ago, and I was talking to this agent about seeing if I can get me a agent or whatever for the acting, and we just was talking I mean, off the record, whatever. And he was like, he was following my career, you know what I mean? And he was like, he wanted to reach out to me like a while ago, because he was like just seeing, you know what I mean, some of the stuff that I was doing, because he was in the music business too at the time, and he was like, there's a lot of stuff that I had got accomplished in such a short period of time at that particular time in my music career, like far as just having 2 albums out, I mean, acquired, you know what I mean, the clothing line and like the movie situation under my belt, the what he thought was the label that I was supposed to have, far as state property and bringing the squad on. He was like, there really wasn't too many people that made that transition like I did at the time. And then when I was telling him that it really wasn't a label and all that, he was like, he knew, he was like, that's crazy. He was like, that's the same thing that he went through. That's why he wanted to work with me, because he knew that a lot of things like that I was doing, I should have been compensated. And he said he was happy when he made his first $1 million. You couldn't tell him nothing. You know what I mean? That feeling he had, like, I'm on my way. But he said it all went away when he found out he's supposed to made 10. You know what I mean? So it's like that too. You be like, he almost lost the whole love for what he was doing when he found out he was supposed to made 10 million. But he ain't look at it as no paying his dues or none of that, because that's the same thing with me. I'm like, damn. I sit back and think of all the things that I supposed to have under my belt, far as, I mean, being in this industry, and supposed to be way much more. I mean, I ain't complaining. You know what I mean? I ain't complaining. I'm cool. I'm good. But I supposed to be great.
So with the clothing line.
Clothing line, good money. Clothing line still doing. I mean, I'm working it out right now with the clothing line situation, and just like controlling the whole thing with the clothing line. It wasn't represented the way it should have been, and that's my fault. With, like I said, with that whole fuck it, you know what I mean, leaving shit in other people's hands, and then when you like, it's crazy because, I mean, when I got booked and I was sitting in the jail, like, I was like on the inside, on the outside, looking inside. If you could follow me on that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just was peeping a lot of shit, and then when I started coming around and being there for certain shit, it was just certain shit I was hearing in certain ways that the clothing line was being carried that I wasn't with it. Like, we gotta do shit that, like, it was like people ain't had a full interest in shit, you know what I mean? How I would have had it, and it's like I'm just in the process of taking the whole situation over. far as the clothing line, and bringing it to where it can be at. Just realizing that state property, you know what I mean? That's me. That's my baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, that came from my brain, my creativity, and people wear it and they rock it because of me and the lifestyle that it represents, you know what I mean? Far as the whole struggle with things, you know what I mean? Like, when you rock state property, when I say the struggle, not just far as the street, but it's for people who come up in that hard grind, you know what I mean? On anything what they do, and it's affordable. Like, you don't gotta spend $200-300 on jeans that make you, you know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be that state property come from the street, you know what I mean? Yeah, yo, this Beanie Sigel. Come up. We about to get out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all again soon. I'm on my laid back right now. I'm a little under the weather, so I've been on my laid back. You know how I usually be. More animated, if you want to put it. But we about to get out of here and take my boy Bug. That's only Bugs too. That's ain't nobody. That's just Bugs. Take Bugs to go get him some Vans and shit. Hit South Street up, and we'll holler at y'all in a minute. In the New York minute.
Put your 3D glasses on then, pussy, because you know we coming straight at you.